Good afternoon. My name is Dagmar Hebert, and I will be presenting my Module 3 analysis on Whole Foods and Amazon, the recent acquisition. Well, it was in 2017. A Matchmaker's Dream, Amazon and Whole Foods, a strategic acquisition analysis. Just a little background. Whole Foods was founded in 1978 by John McKay in Austin, Texas. It was kind of like a dream of his to have locally sourced natural foods. And that's how the store began, was by bringing in products that were harvested locally and then making them available to the surrounding public. In 2017, Amazon acquired Whole Foods for $13.7 billion. So why would Amazon, this online retailer, acquire a grocer that only had 1.4% of the market share in the grocery market? A little more background on Whole Foods. It originally started as Safer Way Natural Foods in Austin, Texas. It went public in 1992, and by 1997 had over $1 billion in revenue. My favorite thing about Whole Foods is when it became the whole paycheck store. I shop there frequently, and yes, it can be very expensive, but it's known for its organic offerings, its wide variety of cheeses, which is one of my favorite things, better selections for lunch if you're looking for a hot lunch, and just an overall experience to where you feel more welcome and encouraged to shop for more natural products that are healthier alternatives. Whole Foods Financial Snapshot gives you just a great little breakdown of their gross margin of 33.67%, their net profit margin, their current ratio, which helps to determine their financial liquidity with current assets to current liabilities. Their inventory ratio of 21.52, which would mean that their inventory turns over every 21 days. So it's a lot quicker than some of the other grocers that you see in the organic food space. Their net sales are roughly $16 billion a year. Their net income is $245 million. Now, how I'd like to proceed with my analysis is showing and explaining Whole Foods' core values as compared to Amazon's core values and why the merger of these two was a matchmaker's dream. Whole Foods' core values begin with their statement of nourishing people and the planet. So putting good things into people and helping to keep the planet in its condition for future growth. They do that through customer satisfaction. They like to focus on their team members. They like supplier relationships and that build those relationships so they can ensure their product continues to come into the store from those locally sourced vendors. And their biggest care is with environmental and community care. Now, Amazon, the giant in the room. I have Amazon packages delivered daily to my house. So I can't tell you what a convenience Amazon has become for me. It was founded in 1994 by Jeff Bezos. It started as a book retailer, which I did not even realize that. And now it's the world's largest e-commerce company. When you need something, you go to Amazon. I pay for my Amazon Prime membership, so I get movies, I get free shipping, I get something shipped the same day to my house. I still can't believe how that works. In Baton Rouge, they just built a huge Amazon facility. So to watch the growth of this company and the expansion to where it can provide goods and services in such a timely manner is amazing. They also are a huge tech company with their AWS or their behind the scenes tech servers and things like that that companies can use to help keep their businesses going. Their revenue in 1997 was $148 million. It was up from $16 million in 1996. They were incorporated in 2005. Their net profit margin is 10.14%. Their current ratio, again, the showing of current assets to current liabilities is 1.05. And here's the kicker. Their net income is $65.94 billion. So why would this company, who has a secure foothold in the e-commerce world, want to acquire a small 1.4% grocer in the grocery space. Let's take a look at Amazon's core values and principles. You're going to see very much similar attributes as Whole Foods. Customer obsession. Obsession is a strong word, but I love that they use that because that means they are driven to what the customer wants and how they can fulfill the customer's needs. Their passion for invention, again, bringing new technology into the space, showing that they are an innovator and a collaborator to move things forward. Operational excellence. So making sure that their processes go from one thing to the next and it always excels above the competition. And then long-term vision, long-term planning, long-term thinking. Amazon is not stuck in today. They're already looking towards the future. So the merger structure of this acquisition back in 2017, according to the SEC.gov website and the EDGAR filing of that actual merger document, it was a reverse triangular merger, which meant Whole Foods became an Amazon subsidiary, but that subsidiary was under another company under Amazon. The name of that company was the Walnut Merger Sub. So Amazon did not absorb Whole Foods. The Walnut Merger Sub, a subsidiary of Amazon, is what absorbed Whole Foods. The deal was approved by the Federal Trade Commission, even though it saw some adversity. There was critics about about Amazon becoming a monopoly and trying to take over all these companies and this type of thing. And it was subsequently determined that it was not. There was no antitrust violations. The Whole Foods shareholders approved the deal and it was able to move forward. So this is where I think one of the most interesting parts of this merger, again, bringing that value alignment together. Whole Foods, customer delight, their supplier partnerships, their planet focus, all those core values fit so nicely with Amazon's customer obsession, their innovation. Earth's best employer is one of their core values for Amazon. Those merged together result in a strategic synergy that now, 8-9 years after this merger, we are starting to see the benefit of this. Amazon has introduced Amazon Fresh stores. So kind of taking what Whole Foods did and using it, but to better Amazon. Amazon has brought in innovation into the store. I go into Whole Foods now and I scan my palm because I'm registered with my Amazon Prime and I'm able to check out my groceries without even going into my handbag. Thank goodness, because I forget my credit card sometimes. So this strategic synergy is bringing these new things, this technological integration into Whole Foods. So delivery expansion through Amazon Logistics. Again, the Palm Red checkout technology, Amazon's Prime integration with Whole Foods. So I can go on to Amazon and order my groceries and have them delivered from Whole Foods, or I can pick them up at the store. So it's taking those steps to make what we need as basic necessities, food, simpler, and we can get it more easy and more effective. Now, the competitive landscape is where we're going to see some of the most major future concerns for Amazon and Whole Foods after this merger. So they only make up 1.4% of the grocery market. Who's their big competitor? Walmart. Walmart has brought in organic products. They recently, after the merger of Amazon and Whole Foods, Walmart acquired Jet.com to help with their online grocery retail business. And so it is something that Walmart has the largest foothold in the grocery business. So Amazon delving into that market with Whole Foods definitely brings the strength of technology and those things behind it. But Walmart is a really big competitor. Because of the vertical integration, it helped Amazon avoid monopoly concerns because they were acquiring a company, but keeping it the way it not necessarily was, but having it right in line with their core values and their structure. Now, the future outlook. Again, Amazon plans to help grow their Amazon Fresh private labels inside Whole Foods, including their 365 brand, help to bring value and cost effectiveness to shoppers who are looking to pinch their pennies but still get those organic products. Now, again, one of the challenges balancing cost with their brand identity. No one wants to go to Whole Paycheck just to get their groceries. They want to have the most value and effectiveness, and Amazon helps to bring in some of those technological advances that will help reduce costs. In fact, after the merger, Amazon had reduced costs at Whole Foods. I believe it was by 16%, I read. So there was already a reduction in the price of the groceries there. So, a matchmaker's dream, Whole Foods and Amazon, two giants, one in the organic food world, one in the e-commerce retailer coming together. It's a matchmaker's dream. Whole Foods gets to retain their brand identity with Amazon's tech boost. Their values strategically aligned help fuel their synergy, which has created a beautiful merger of these companies. And then Amazon will continue innovation in the grocery sector. So I look forward to seeing what they bring to the table as they continue innovation, as they continue market effectiveness, as they continue to bring new and better ideas into the grocery sector. So Amazon and Whole Foods, a matchmaker's dream.